Hi, and welcome to the first update for the C90 trip. This is where me and 90 go up into the Arctic Circle alone in winter and go camping in the snow when it's -30, because I thought it would be a good idea. The first leg of this journey takes me 1,000 miles to the south of Germany, where I go to the Elephant Rally, and then another 1,500 miles to see how high I can get up into the Arctic Circle before turning round and then coming back down through Sweden. So on this trip I won't really be going through the United Kingdom or Eastern Europe. My only real goal is to get into the Arctic Circle, which starts here, maybe go to Nordkap, which is here. Oh, and if you're wondering, the North Pole is about here. So this is my leaving party, and this is Battle Shots, which imagine play battleships, but play it with beer instead of boats.
C4. Miss. C2.
And once the hangover had gone, we were off. And 2 days later, we were in Belgium.
About 3 years ago, I called in at the campsite, which is just next to this house, and in the morning they took me in, gave me breakfast, and also gave me a free jumper, which I should have here, which was this jumper. Yeah, I thought, well, on this route I'll call in, show them my previous trips, and also show them where the jumper's been. So once again, I'm saying thank you. Thank you for breakfast and a shower, and this was the first ever place that showed me hospitality while on my journeys. This was probably the place that gave me the bug for travelling. So, thank you very much.
And then the rain came. And the water got in everywhere, including my wheel bearings.
The joys of adventure motorcycling. There was a horrific noise that was coming out of the bike for ages, and I think it's the wheel bearing. So, just going to take the rear wheel off and have a look. Luckily, found this motorcycle shop that sells C90 engines everywhere. There's one, there's one, there's one. So if I need any engine parts, I'm sorted. I only came in for a wheel bearing, and I've been kindly gifted some 1040 oil, some slime, and yeah, this guy's awesome. So it's Diablo Racing Parts, is it?
Diablo Racing Parts in Luxembourg.
Yeah, in Luxembourg, so cool. Awesome.
I then slept the night under this rusty cart, which wasn't the quietest night's sleep.
Morning. So yeah, bed for the night. Did the job.
And then we were into Germany. Cheeky wink for the camera. Another one. Check my penis is still there. Yep. I then met up with another UK C90 rider, Andy Walmsley, and we then went shopping to buy enough supplies for the weekend, and we bought far too much and had to get this onto 2 C90s somehow. But we managed it.
We have got our work cut out, haven't we?
But bungee cords are king, and we did it. I was having serious engine problems at this point, which was caused by me running the bike with no oil. Good work, Ed. But little 90 limped to the Elephant Rally at about 10 miles an hour, ready to shock all the people at the rally with where she'd been.
Come on. Hold up.
And so we were at the Elephant Rally in the south of Germany. This is by far my favourite motorcycle event anywhere in the world. You just can't begin to imagine what it's like if you haven't been there. You're expected to bring your own fireworks, and the more illegal the better. And everybody just seems a bit more like me than normal. This year there was only 3,500 bikers there, but there were still some characters around. Oh, and everyone brings their own air raid siren as well, in Germany. Don't mention the war. weather here should be between -5 and -10, so some of the bikes are still fitted with the skis. But there's loads of bikes that are just modified purely for the purpose of being weird and coming to the Elephant Rally. I did actually see this guy riding this around with a pillion on the back, both drunk, both carrying beers while riding one-handed, because that's expected at this rally. You are supposed to be drunk and load as many people onto one vehicle as you can and see if you crash. It's also completely acceptable to bolt two XL600s together. Early morning air raid siren. Listen for the bike bouncing off the rev limiter. Oh, this is a bike-powered wood saw. Awesome. As I say, normally it should be about -5, -10 here and 2 foot deep in snow, so everybody's got the kit for it. Some people wearing wedding dresses, but the mud was just horrendous. Is a GS wobbling. Yeah, just I've never known an elephant rally like it. I really hate rain, and there was just so much of it here, and mud, and chaos.
What just happened there was we've been gifted some beer and also this shelter, complete with fire, to basically just sort out the misery that has been the last 2 days and just the logistical nightmare of trying not to drag shit into the tent. Awesome. Oh, and I've also been given a camouflage tarp as well. Good morning, welcome to day 3 of rain. Not good. Not good. Right, my latest creation is quite good. Also, is very good for zero gravity.
So this year's Elephant Rally was not what it was supposed to be. This was my bike 3 years ago when I went, and this was the view out of my tent. And this is how much snow there should be. That's some guy's bike that he left for the weekend. But on the final day, some snow did come and the temperature dropped, and because everything was wet, it froze.
I don't think my hat is much good anymore.
And then it was time to work out how I could get a C90 that could barely move its own weight out of the south of Germany.
C90 update, all of my compression is gone, but I've been given a head gasket which might do the fix, or Anthony over there has got a spare engine which is going to give me for 100 quid or so. So yeah, so bike's in the back of his van, it'll take me 200 miles to his house, have a shower, somewhere to kit, and yeah, get myself sorted out, fix the bike and off again. So yeah, see you on the other side. Right, so it's the morning after. First item on the agenda is my hair. Something's happened to it and I'm not quite sure what. Second item on the agenda is getting the bike fixed. I'm currently in a random guy's van being taken to a shop somewhere that hopefully sells pieces for my bike. Yeah, and that's all I know. So if I don't get bummed, then I'll see you in the next update.
I couldn't find the pieces that I needed quickly, so luckily the C90 uses the world's most popular engine, so I've used this one out of a Chinese pit bike. It needs some love, it hasn't been loved for quite a while. Right, well the engine that I was given doesn't have a clutch, so in order to keep in true spirit of the C90 I fitted my semi-automatic clutch to this engine. That's what we're doing at the moment now. So yeah, it's all going well. I like getting my hands dirty. So this is my engine on the left and the new engine on the right. And after a couple of hours work, it was in 90 and running lovely again. Oh, and I bought some flowers for the lady of the household to say thank you very much for the engine and the workshop and the bed. Right, so got my new engine, all my batteries are recharged in both me and all of my kit, and thanks to these guys who have helped me out immensely. Also, it's a special offer on the ferry that's arrived.
so I've just saved myself 150 quid on the ticket because of the delay. So yeah, everything's awesome, and it started snowing and stopped raining, so just off to go and get some money out to pay him for the engine, and yeah, I'm off again.
So there'd been a slight change of plan. The forecast said that it was going to rain for the entire time I was in Europe, so I decided to ride to the north of Germany and then get the ferry straight from there into Finland to Helsinki, so I could spend more time in the Arctic and less time in the rain. So it only cost us 90 quid, and with our new engine, me and 90 were off to the north of Germany to go and catch the ferry. And we saw our first proper snow.
So there we are, 12 hours riding done, the new engine hasn't missed a beat, and I'm at the ferry port now, ready to go to Finland, where it's physically impossible for it to rain because it's going to be so cold. It's about 1 degree here, which is the worst temperature it can be. It's just the coldest it can be and still rain. So yeah, next stop, Finland. So hi, and welcome to the snow. I've been in the tent for 2 days now, making this update for you guys. I can work for about 15 minutes at a time with my fingers before they go cold, and I can't use the mouse anymore, and I heat them up. So it's not the best place I've ever made an update, but it's for you guys. And as always, doing them for the Devon Air Ambulance, try and extract some cash from you guys. So in the top left of my website, there's a button to justgiving.com/C90 Adventures. You can donate something to their ambulance if you've been entertained. So yeah, the next update will be as I go up through Finland and up to the Arctic Circle. So yeah, see you then. Cheers!